First Coast's most accurate forecast from the First Coast News Weather Team, certified by Weather Rate, sponsored by AC Designs.
Welcome in, folks, and good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Ross Moomaw. Feels a little bit different, a little bit of a bittersweet day in here today. First stream in a long time that I have not had former Chief Meteorologist Tim Deegan sitting across from me. So, feels perhaps a little bit lonelier, but we're excited to get incoming Chief Meteorologist Lewis Turner to Nightside here within the next coming weeks, and I'm excited to start the 4 o'clock streams with him. Also excited to tell you about some somewhat breaking news out from the National Hurricane Center here on this second day of June. And there it is, folks. This was the 2 p.m. update from the National Hurricane Center. They have highlighted an area there right along the First Coast shoreline. So this pretty much goes from the Space Coast up through the First Coast, coastal Georgia, and the coastal Carolinas up to really the Outer Banks. A low chance of formation over the next week. Now, it's a 0% chance over the next 7 days, but there is a 10% chance, a 0% chance over the next 48 hours, I should say, a 10% chance over the next 7 days. And this isn't real surprising due to what we are expecting to see here over the coming days. A kind of just wave or plume of moisture is expected to pretty much move from south to north up out of the Caribbean Sea, so south of Cuba. That's all going to kind of slide its way over South Florida and then eventually up toward us in the form of what will really kind of take shape or take form of a nor'easter. So there is going to be a very broad area of low pressure that kind of spins up, heads our way. That's going to bring us widespread waves of rain and thunderstorms on Wednesday and kind of continuing into Thursday before it slowly makes its way off to the east and northeast. So that's why that shaded area extends off to the northeast out kind of towards the Gulf Stream. So the reason they have a low percent chance on it is because we are now officially in hurricane season. Yesterday was the first day. Today makes it day 2. And we're already, kicking it off with a bang here a little bit with this shaded area. So again, this just came out from the National Hurricane Center as of 2 o'clock. There's still a very low chance of actual tropical formation. Again, it's going to be a fairly broad area of low pressure that really just brings us some breezy conditions and waves of rainfall, which we'll get into here in a little bit. But because it's going to hug near the coastline or the shoreline and will be very close to those incredibly warm waters over the Gulf Stream just off to our east, they have kind of just tagged this as an area to watch here now as we are, officially in the season. So I do also want to preface this. We are having some significant technical difficulties on our graphic side of things here at First Coast News today. So I'm going to have to kind of just call some certain things out to my guy Andy behind the screen. So Andy, I'm going to have you switch over to Max 2 here. And this is kind of what we're looking at and what I had talked about there briefly, that plume of moisture coming up from the south. So you can kind of just see it spinning around a little bit. And then there is Wednesday. So broad area of low pressure across South Florida throughout the day that slides northward. So you can see that density, those dark greens of moisture right over the First Coast. That's why we're expecting a lot of rainfall on the way on Wednesday. That will continue into Thursday. And then by Friday and the end of the week and even into the weekend, some drier air gets pulled in on the back side of this system, that southwest corner. It slowly slides off to the northeast and begins to pull away from the First Coast. But because of being right over those very warm ocean waters in the Gulf, we're going to continue to monitor it. So here is a different way to look at it. This is the future cast going through the rest of the week, and we're actually going to start to see the first, hints of this system by the back half of your day tomorrow. So we're generally going to have some pretty breezy conditions throughout the day for your Tuesday. Winds out of the east anywhere from about 15 to 25 miles per hour. Not only making things quite breezy and windy, especially out of the beachfront and the coastline, but also just pulling in a lot of low-level moisture. So that ocean moisture continuing to get pulled on shore here. So because of that and a little bit of the heating and instability by the late afternoon and early evening, we're pretty much thinking from I-10 southward, we will have the chance for a few isolated showers to kind of stream on in. I think best chance to maybe see some rain tomorrow is really going to be Flagler, St. John's, Putnam County, and then even Clay County going to get in on that as well. as this system begins to move northward. For those who don't see rain tomorrow, you will notice the uptick and the increasing cloud cover throughout the day. So you'll likely start off with sunnier skies in the morning, partly cloudy by midday, and then increasing cloud cover, especially in the mid and upper levels by the latter portion of the afternoon, and then especially in the evening. So if you have outdoor plans tomorrow, don't cancel any of those. We're not expecting a washout or anything tomorrow, but on a Wednesday, if you have outdoor plans, yeah, you might want to rethink those a little bit. Rain expected to move in as early as the morning commute, if not before then. So 4, 5, 6 a.m. on Wednesday morning, potentially seeing some waves of showers and thunderstorms moving on in. That will continue through the morning hours, through midday, and then even into the afternoon. That you see another big band of storms moving in by Wednesday afternoon. So that low pressure system likely going to be either right over top of us or just off to the northeast by what could be 25 or 50 miles. But nonetheless, we are expecting quite a good bit of rain from this system before it begins to pull off away to the northeast. Still pulling in some moisture on the backside of it, though. So because of that, we're still going to keep rain chances relatively high through Thursday and then dwindling down a little bit on Friday. And we'll kind of touch on that here in a second. But at least for tonight, no rain, no storms in the forecast for this evening. It's got some higher clouds across the southern part of the area kind of streaming in. A lot of that is due to this system that is gradually beginning to develop well off to our south right now. But the key here is not a whole lot to be concerned about. Sea breeze has moved well inland, pretty much out towards Highway 301 now. So we are not expecting storms tonight. Tomorrow, I pretty much just laid it out there for you. Going to be a little bit of a cooler day, pretty much thanks to those strong easterly onshore winds. So highs mid to upper 80s for many of us. We'll watch for those stray showers here or there, especially by the afternoon and evening. I think noon might be a little bit early, so this graphic might be a little premature on that. But we are going to have plenty of more rain chances here over the next 7 days. So you want to look at what's my best day to maybe get some yard work or gardening done. I know our former chief meteorologist, Tim Deegan, man, he was a big gardener. Probably tomorrow and Friday going to be the best days. So pretty much a near washout on Wednesday, still some scattered stuff around on Thursday, a little bit drier Friday. And then really next weekend and into the start of early next week, we are going to be setting up in a very kind of midsummer pattern here where it is going to be very hot. It's going to be incredibly humid. And we're going to have those daily chances for afternoon showers and thunderstorms, some of which pretty much every day could be on the strong to severe side, just due to the heating, the moisture, and the instability that we'll have around. So really, we are full sail into the wet season by the weekend and even into next week.